Hey there, friends. Meteorologist Shane Smith here with you. It is Sunday, December 11th, 2022, and thank you for joining us for the Bluegrass Weather Report. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and we've got a lot of weather to talk about tonight. We have a big cold front rolling in for the middle of the week. That's going to bring us some showers and storms, some heavy rain, some gusty winds, and then usher in some incredibly cold air that may stick around all the way up until Christmas and could cause some flakes of snow between now and then. So let's take a look at the current radar picture, and there is not a whole lot going on, thankfully. We're seeing a mainly dry day across Kentucky. Let's switch things over to the satellite perspective, and you will see still a lot of cloud cover around for a good majority of the state. Especially for our friends in southeastern Kentucky. It has been thick down there. I've been down in Cumberland today for a big chunk of the day, and you can see still a lot of gray out there. High pressure trying to build out to our west, back over the northern part of Missouri. Going to try to clear things out a little bit for your Monday. It would not surprise me if we don't see some clearing on Monday. We're going to call it a mix of sun and clouds. Still a little bit on the milder side of things compared to where we typically would be this time of year. And then we're actually going to see temperatures increase a bit heading into Tuesday before a big front rolls in. Let's switch things over to the models, and you will see here we are looking at the European model. That's where we're going to start out with on the big picture. Forgive me there, getting everything set up. You'll see we're dry up until about Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, as a big time cold front just plows into western Kentucky. We can actually switch to the more up close view, and you'll see Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock, moving into western Kentucky, Paducah, over towards Evansville, Owensboro by 9 o'clock local time, midnight, Bowling Green, Lake Cumberland and I-75 corridor about 4 in the morning, and then through eastern Kentucky by lunchtime. Then another round moves in. So off and on showers and storms, not to mention some very gusty winds with this front. May see gusts even outside of thunderstorms pushing 40 to 50 miles per hour. And on the backside, notice the European model trying to throw a few flakes in there. The Canadian model showing a little bit more, but not much. It's going to really just depend on how that northwest wind gets cranking. If we see a very stout northwest flow and things line up directly coming off of the Great Lakes, and we get a wind coming down pretty much straight from Chicago, we could definitely see some flakes central and eastern Kentucky. If we don't get that exact flow, maybe not as good of a chances. It's something we'll watch and see as the week develops. I will have another report coming up for you on Tuesday. But we should see a healthy drink of rain from this. Most of the state should pick up around 3/4 of an inch to an inch. A few spots may see a little more than that. Here's the European models take on those rain chances. But I want to talk about what happens after this front rolls through. That's where things start to get a little bit on the interesting side. Let me readjust that view for you. And you're going to take a look at the upper wind models from the Canadian. This is showing jet stream level wind. So you see, notice this big old dip in the jet stream as this front comes through. That's going to usher in a lot of cold air from Canada. And just notice how the jet stream stays very suppressed off to the south after this. That is indicative of just a lot of cold air continuing to funnel in to the U.S. And then another big dip the week as we head into Christmas. And notice this big little storm system starting to eject out around the 21st coming out of the Pacific Northwest. That is something to keep a close eye on. But I'm going to switch your attention now to the temperature anomaly. So this is how far away we are from average temperature. So we're actually going to be a little warm, relatively speaking, compared to normal to start the week. But then here comes that cold air, and you're just going to see just that massive push of cold air coming across the U.S. We're going to be well below average, anywhere from about 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit below average as we wrap up the week going into next week. And One last thing I wanted to show was the European ensembles chances of snow. Now, this is starting December 20th, so potential of a little bit, but then watch what happens as we head towards Christmas. Could we see flakes flying in the bluegrass on Christmas Day? It's at least a potential option. Now, we're just now getting into that window on the European model where we can see that far out. Don't take that forecast verbatim just yet, but just know the potential is there for winter weather as we head into Christmas. Some folks are going to love that. They love a white Christmas. Me, I do a lot of traveling around Christmas, so I like drier weather because it definitely makes life a lot easier. Because 2 years ago, had a 3-day-year-old. We got stuck in Hazard because of that big snow trying to get home. Made it to a hotel safely, but it was a crazy Christmas story for my son's first Christmas. So I like dry weather on Christmas, but the potential for a little winter weather is possible heading into Christmas. So a lot going on. If you enjoy this video, you enjoy the content I'm putting out, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to try to keep updates going every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and more as needed if we get some big events spinning up. But thank you for stopping by the Bluegrass Weather Report, and until next time, take care and stay weather aware.